said hi Gucci to me like that before. Is everything okay? Your friends called us. They're worried about you. Red flag number 2. My friends were certified Zone 6 street niggas. They ain't the type to call the law. None of this was adding up. Even with codeine and promethazine syrup slowing me down, my heart jumped as I realized what was happening, or what I thought was happening. This man was no cop. I knew niggas who did this. They dress up in police uniforms, get a kit put on their Dodge Chargers, and pull someone over impersonating police. They tell them it was a routine traffic stop, and before they knew it, they were tied up in the trunk of their own car. Gucci, do you have any sort of weapon on you right now? I do got a weapon, I barked back, pointing to the Glock bulging out of my jean pocket. Don't unholster yours. I ain't surrendering nothing until you prove you're for real. Call for backup. More officers arrived on scene, but that didn't calm me. The standoff continued. When I told them I'd shoot them up if they touched me, they moved in and took me down, arresting me for disorderly conduct. After they found the gun and weed, more charges would follow. Cuffed or not, I wasn't done fighting. I yelled, spat, and kicked as officers did their best to restrain me. Paramedics arrived and scrambled to inject me with a syringe. Were they poisoning me? When one wasn't enough, they shot me up with another. Only then did I start to let up. I sank into the stretcher, a chemically induced calm putting an end to my nightmare. August 14th, 2014. 11 months later, I was in the U.S. District Court of Georgia watching a conversation between Judge Steve Jones and Assistant U.S. Attorney Kim Dammers. It was my sentencing hearing. Nonetheless, the government thinks that this is in fact a just sentence. Mr. Davis has a substantial history of violence in the past. He has an aggravated assault in 2005 that's in paragraph 29 in the pre-sentence report, a battery that was also a probation. I saw that, said Judge Jones. In paragraph 33, he has an aggravated assault pending in paragraph 38. I saw that. And of course, there was the murder in DeKalb County that he was charged with but never brought to an indictment. And then there was also a battery in Henry County where the victims were unwilling to come forward. Reading between the lines, you could fairly say violence. So given that, the government was not willing to enter in a low end of the guideline range. It's only 2 months difference. It was more a matter of principle than anything, but I think 39 months is a significant enough sentence for Mr. Davis to understand the seriousness of the offense. A few minutes later, Judge Jones was ready to make it official. But before he handed me down my punishment, he had some words for me. Mr. Davis, again, I want to explain to you why I'm accepting this binding 39 months confinement. You have a serious offense here. Possession of a firearm by a convicted felon is a serious offense, and I think in looking at the 3553A factors, I have to take that into consideration. The history and characteristics of the defendant, and also deterrence. You are not supposed to have a firearm. I also look at the overall record and looking at everything, the factors and the pre-sentence report, I find this to be an appropriate and reasonable sentence under the circumstances. Now, the sentence you are going to receive, the rest of it, I'm going to tell you about in a minute. You are still a young man. You still have a full life in front of you. From what I've been told by my nieces and nephews, you have a very famous life. But I'm an old man, and I've seen a lot of things in these years, and I've seen a lot of famous people lose out in life. And I won't go down the list. I'm sure your lawyers can tell you who they are. I've seen a lot of famous athletes, a lot of famous people in music, movie stars. If you continue down the track you continue down, you are going to be like a lot of them. You are going to wake up one morning broke. You are going to wake up one morning back in prison again. Or worse, you're not going to wake up at all one morning. You have a talent. Again, I apologize. I'm still a 4 tops guy. It's hard to keep up. I've been trying to find out more things. According to my nieces and nephews, you have a great career in front of you. You've got a prison term that you've got to do, and after that, you are still a young man. You can do a lot if you abide by and follow the.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.